from Brother Muhammad, Jazakallah khair, brother, says, keep up the good work. What about the intuition that all children about the geocentric solar system model? The sun moves, not Earth rotating around the sun. How do we respond to that? Is that even an intuition? It could be an intuition that children have, but like I said, not all intuitions are accurate. Not all intuitions are correct, like the bat and ball intuition that we described. Not all intuitions are correct. When you reflect on certain intuitions or you investigate, you can find that an intuition is invalid, or you find that, oh, well, this is actually incorrect. The Earth is not stationary, for example, or the Earth is not flat, for example. So no one is saying that intuitions are infallible, but there are levels. There are levels of certainty. So like on certain intuitions that you have, it just takes a second to think about it and you realize that, oh, this is wrong. Other intuitions, it's impossible. You cannot think, that they're not true. And the belief in God is also the intuition that God exists, that there's a creator. It's not at that level of like the basic logic, but it's still a very strong intuition that people have. Can it be doubted? Yes, of course, it can be doubted. A lot of things can be doubted. You can doubt the external world. You can doubt that the external world exists. Actually, I'm just a brain in a vat. And actually, this is all a dream. There is no external world. You can doubt the external world. You can doubt your memories. You can say that, well, do I really know that there has been a history? Maybe the entire history and all these memories that I have are just a figment of the imagination that has popped into my head right now, or it's been implanted by aliens. You can doubt all these things. You can doubt all of these intuitions, but it's very difficult, or it doesn't naturally. People don't, come to these types of conclusions unless they're in a philosophy class like Philosophy 101. So, or like, is eating human flesh disgusting? Or is it tasty and wonderful and beautiful to eat someone else's flesh? So you can doubt them. You can doubt them, but humans are just not inclined. It's not plausible. Like, I can't see how eating human flesh could be appetizing or morally justified or anything other than disgusting and vile. Same with harming someone, like certain moral intuitions. Like, oh, yeah, there's nothing wrong with just slapping a baby for no reason. Nothing wrong with that. It's hard to imagine that could be the case, that there's nothing wrong with slapping a baby for no reason. These are moral intuitions. You can doubt them. You can. And that's why you have people who they suffer from psychosis or they're psychopaths. They don't have the same moral intuitions that normal people have, right? They don't have the same intuitions that normal people have. That's why the psychopath has no problem killing, causing harm, being sadists, like making people suffer. They don't see anything wrong with it. They can't understand, like they don't have that intuition, or they've had it, but it's been corrupted. Just like the fitra can be corrupted. And that's the way that we should really understand atheists. Like, we should understand atheists as they are missing, or they have corrupted a very strong intuition that the vast majority of human beings have. And I cited this like in the actual debate. 90% of people in the world believe in a creator God. Even in religions like Buddhism, where they don't have a concept of a creator God. In Buddhism, there's just a belief that the universe has existed timelessly. But even Buddhists, a large percentage of them, like 40% or to 60%, believe that there's a creator God. So this is a huge percentage of the population, 80 to 90%. It's not one survey. You have to look at a compilation of different, very respectable academic surveys, like the World Value Survey, etc., which I cite in one of these slides. But that's the level of this intuition about how common it is. It's not something that you can say, oh, this is just some people are hallucinating or they're delusional or every culture conspired to teach this belief. No, it's something that's inbuilt, and that's why in cognitive science they say, like Paul Bloom says, this is natural theology. We have to study natural theology, people's natural belief in God, in spirit beings, in life after death, in all of these concepts, the theological supernatural concepts.